This is the Art Marketing Minute with Eric Rhoads, author of the Amazon best-selling book, Make More Money Selling Your Art. In the Marketing Minute, we answer your questions to help your art career. Brought to you by artmarketing.com, the place to go to learn more about marketing. Now, here's your host, art magazine publisher, Eric Rhoads.
Thank you, Jim Kipping, and thank you for joining us today. I am here. My goal is to eliminate the idea of the starving artist. So let's get right to today's questions. This one is from Jesse. I don't know if that's a Jesse she or he, in Jesse in Santa Fe, who says, if I want to become a big name, the kind of artist who's getting invited to all the best shows, the best galleries, and getting pursued by collectors, how do I do it? Well, Jesse, that is a great goal. It's very doable. But it is a process, and you have to look at marketing as a process. You know that all great things take time. Nothing happens quick. Nothing happens overnight. Persistence and consistency are important. I can spend hours on this topic alone. I've spent hours and hours and hours on it in my videos and talk a lot about it in my book. I talk a lot on artmarketing.com, with a lot of ideas and things that you can use. I don't have enough time to do that here, but you need to spend as much time and effort as possible getting great as an artist. You want to be as good as you possibly can be, but at some point you got to just get out there, and you need outsiders to give you advice on when your work is ready to be promoted. And then you need to know that this is a lifetime commitment, that if you're going to continue to sell paintings or try to sell paintings, you've got to be committed to a lifetime of marketing. Next, you need to start getting noticed. A great thing to do is to enter as many art competitions as possible, like the Plein Air Salon or the Artist and Selfie competition, and get some wins under your belt. Even if you're a category winner, it doesn't have to be the grand prize. You can be a runner-up, you can be a second place, a third place, a fifth place. It doesn't matter. What you need is something to help building your brand, help you build your brand, and have something to talk about, put on your resume. Branding is the big thing. A known artist is an invited artist. A known artist is a higher priced artist. The more you repeat your visibility campaigns, the more you get noticed. Branding is a lifetime commitment. As I said, over and over and over and over again for years. Now, you can speed it up with some advertising and things like that, but you also need time. You need publicity. You need shows. You need to do things that stand out, get noticed. Sometimes it's controversy. Sometimes it's, awards. I talk a lot about this in the things that I just mentioned, the books and the videos. Just keep pounding that marketing drum. Time cannot be completely overcome, but advertising can help you speed awareness, and then you just got to keep building on that awareness. Now, the next question comes from Cindy in Bar Harbor, Maine, who says, I see a lot of art competitions, but I don't know if I should ever enter them, which ones I should enter. Cindy, it's a great question. The answer is yeah or no. There are a lot of great competitions, and prize money is nice, but it's not a reason to enter anything. I know that sounds awkward, but if you want to enter an art competition, you want to win something that's going to further your career. For instance, many art magazines like mine, Fine Art Connoisseur does Artist and Selfie competition, Plein Air magazine does the Plein Air Salon competition. And though we have big prize money and a lot of other prizes, what you really want to do is end up with validation. You want to end up with something you can talk about. And most importantly, you want to end up with publicity. So if you got an award, let's say you got the main weight award from Plein Air Salon, we're doing stories about you. We're putting you on the cover of the magazine. We're doing stories about the people who are the secondary and third winners and so on. We're doing stories about category winners. And so you're getting publicity, and publicity is more valuable than money. I know that seems odd, but you can't necessarily buy publicity. You could buy advertising, but you can't buy publicity. And so when you get that opportunity, it's more valuable. So it's okay to apply to things that just have prize money, and but if they're not going to be able to promote you by giving you articles and things, maybe they're giving you articles to their list of other artists, but you want to be seen by collectors, you want to be seen by gallery owners. And so, if you win from something like a national art magazine like ours or others, then you're going to be seen by a lot of people, by a lot of the right people, museums, collectors, galleries, etc. The key is to enter and then to milk your win. What I mean by that is that even if it's a small category, like a still life category or a nocturne category, they don't get very many entries, and so you might have a better improved chance in a smaller category. although sometimes you enter the same painting in 2 or 3 categories if it's a fit. And then you want to do press releases. Eric Rhoads just won the best nocturne painting for this national competition. You want to put it on your website, your business cards, everything. I just did a full hour YouTube video on this, and you can find it by going to YouTube and searching Streamline Art Video and look for the one that talks about how to win art competitions. A good marketer looks at every opportunity and asks if there is value to be obtained for it. You can look at it as something to build credibility. You can tell others about it. You can use it to build your list, whatever it is. So don't focus on the money. Big prizes are nice, but the real thing that, I'll tell you something, the cover of Plein Air magazine is worth a whole lot more than $15,000 to your career. I mean, I've watched careers launch because they won the Plein Air Salon competition. I've watched people go from locally known to nationally known and getting invited to everything. And that's happening because they're on the cover. That's happening because they're featured. It's not so much happening because they won the $15,000, but that's getting them there. So think in terms of what you can do to help build your credibility. And I hope that makes sense. Well, this has been the Art Marketing Minute with me, Eric Rhoads. My goal in life is to eliminate the idea of the starving artist and to help your dreams actually come true. So if you want to submit questions, simply email eric@artmarketing.com. And to learn more about marketing ideas, you can visit artmarketing.com. Thanks for listening.